Having a fantastic night. I was just thinking, sometimes the most beautiful places hide the deepest secrets, right? Like you go to a beach, you expect sunshine and relaxation, not, well, you'll see. Speaking of deep secrets and brilliant minds, we've got a fantastic guest with us tonight. He's been digging into some of the most perplexing cold cases out there. Julian, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Theodore. Great to be here. And you're right, sometimes the most serene places are where the real chill sets in. Pun intended.
Oh, I like that, Julian. A man after my own heart. We're diving into a case tonight that really highlights that contrast. It's about a place that sounds like paradise, Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
Absolutely. Fort Walton Beach, for many, is a place of escape, a place where you go to forget your troubles. But for Ginny O'Malley, our detective, it became the backdrop for a very unsettling mystery.
Right. And this isn't just any cold case, is it? This one involves a young woman, Maya Sanchez, and a drowning that just didn't quite add up. It's the kind of story that sticks with you. Right. And this isn't just any cold case, is it? This one involves a young woman, Maya Sanchez, and a drowning that just didn't quite add up. It's the kind of story that sticks with you.
It absolutely does, Theodore. Initially, it was ruled an accidental drowning, which, happens. But almost immediately, there were whispers, a feeling that something was off. People started connecting it to her activism.
Activism? So not just a tragic accident, but a mystery with a cause? Exactly, Malik. Maya was deeply involved in protecting the local land and water. And it turns out, right before her death, there was this massive development project looming. Julian, tell us about the Emerald Shores Marina development.
Oh, it was huge. Approved in late 2004, just months before Maya's death. It was planned for this incredibly sensitive wetland area east of Okaloosa Island. We're talking luxury marina, boat slips, condos, commercial spaces, the whole 9 yards.
So, a paradise for some, a nightmare for the ecosystem. Got it. And Maya was right in the thick of it, wasn't she? I hear the debates were pretty heated back then.
Heated is an understatement. Newspaper archives from 2004 are full of it. People were genuinely worried about the impact on the estuarine ecosystem, the oyster beds, migratory birds, and Maya Sanchez was a very vocal opponent. She was at every hearing, organizing cleanups, a real force.
Sounds like she was making some waves, pun intended. Ooh, I like that, Malik. She certainly was. And it wasn't just showing up, right? She was submitting scientific critiques, doing her homework. And then she claimed to have private information about flaws in the environmental impact assessment. That sounds like a big deal.
It was a massive deal. She believed the scientific data in the EIA had been manipulated or outright ignored. She was calling for an independent verification, saying the assessment was rushed and incomplete. That's a serious accusation, especially when you're up against a company like Coastal Horizon Development.
Ah, the plot thickens. Always follow the money, right? Indeed. And Coastal Horizon Development, LLC, was spearheaded by a man named Arthur Art Vance. Jillian, you've dealt with a lot of powerful figures in your investigations. What kind of character was Art Vance?
Vance had a reputation. He was known for aggressive development tactics. Very charming on the surface, but absolutely ruthless in business. The kind of guy who'd shake your hand with a smile while planning to buy the land right out from under you.
So, a real estate shark in a tailored suit. Classic. Sounds like someone you'd love to have a cup of coffee with, Julian, just to see what happens.
Oh, I've had those coffees, Theodore. They're usually very polite, very firm, and you leave feeling like you've just been outmaneuvered without even realizing it. Vance was a master of that game.
Fascinating. So Maya's claims about the EIA being rushed and incomplete and her private information, that put her directly in conflict with Vance and his company, didn't it?
Absolutely. She was a direct threat to their project, armed with what she claimed was evidence of scientific misconduct. In a high-stakes development like that, with millions on the line, a whistleblower like Maya Sanchez becomes a very inconvenient problem.
Inconvenient problems sometimes have a way of disappearing, don't they? And that, Malik, is the chilling question at the heart of the Fort Walton Beach mystery. It's a stark reminder of the tension between economic development and environmental conservation and the brave individuals who stand up for what they believe in.
It really highlights the role of activists and whistleblowers. They often put themselves in harm's way to protect something bigger than themselves. Maya Sanchez was certainly one of those people.
A true environmental hero, or maybe just a very unlucky one. A question we're still trying to answer. Julian, thank you so much for shedding light on this incredibly complex case. It's truly unsettling. Julian, thank you so much for shedding light on this incredibly complex case. It's truly unsettling. And hey, thanks for all the great puns too. You know, keeping it light when things get heavy.
My pleasure, Theodore. Always happy to dive into the deep end. Pun absolutely intended this time.
Yeah, and thanks for making us all want to check our environmental impact assessments a little closer, just in case. Exactly, Malik. A very important reminder indeed. Julian, it's been a real privilege having you. We'll definitely have to get you back on the show.
I'd love that, Theodore. There are plenty more mysteries out there.
There certainly are. And to all of you at home, thank you for joining us on Unsolved, the Fort Walton Beach Mystery. We'll see you next time.